When people think about changing fields, they picture starting over, losing momentum, wasting experience, going backwards, and that fear stops more high performers than risk ever does. But here's the part most people miss. A field shift isn't a career change. It's not a reset. It's a repositioning problem. And in this video, I'll give you a simple framework to tell the difference, mate, so you stop treating a structural move like an identity crisis. Semantic entities, structural ceiling, operating leverage, outcome-based systems, compounding, revenue scaling, field structure. This hits operators, high performers, and competent professionals hardest because you've built real capability. You have pattern recognition, pressure tolerance, communication skill, execution discipline. So the idea of starting over feels insulting and scary. Starting over is what beginners do. Field shifts are what high performers do when the structure caps them. The fear is not irrational, it's just mislabeled. Because most people don't separate skill from arena. They confuse the container with the capability inside it. So when they think about leaving the container, they assume the capability disappears too. It doesn't. Let's name the real mechanism: capability transfer. Capability transfer means you're not abandoning your career. You're moving the same capability into a field with different conversion rules. Your ability stays. The field math changes. Think of it like this. You are the player. The field is the arena. A career reset is becoming a new player. A field shift is putting the same player into a different arena. Same capability, different rules, different upside. Picture two people, same competence, same intelligence, same work ethic. Person A stays in a capped structure. They improve. They get better. They become more valuable. But the upside moves slowly, incrementally, and the ceiling stays. That's a structural ceiling. They don't magically become better. They simply move the same skill into an outcome-based system where wins can compound, where relationships carry forward, where ownership exists. Same person, different result, not motivation, mechanics. So the real fear isn't, will I succeed? It's, will I lose my identity? And that's a different problem. It still feels scary because identity gets tied to environment, titles, status, familiar rhythms. Being the go-to person inside one system. Leaving that can feel like loss, even when the skill stays intact. But discomfort here isn't danger, it's transition. Here's a simple test to tell if you're facing a reset or a field shift. Ask 3 questions. Question 1, if you moved fields, what parts of your skill still transfer? Communication, execution, negotiation, leadership, pressure tolerance. Question 2, in your current field, does getting better expand upside or just improve stability? Question 3, is your fear based on learning new skills or losing status and familiarity? If the fear is mostly status plus familiarity, that's not a reset. That's a field shift. If this framework clarified something, save this video. You'll want to revisit it later. Here's the mistake most smart people make. They compare the risk of moving to the comfort of staying. That's the wrong comparison. The real comparison is capped upside forever versus temporary instability with leverage potential. Seen that way, the move isn't reckless. Staying might be. Comfort is not safety. Sometimes comfort is just a slow contract. Quick check. Do you feel like you're avoiding a field shift because it feels like starting over? Yes or no in the comments. This isn't about jumping blindly. And it's not about abandoning what you built. It's about recognizing. Repositioning strong capability is not restarting. It's upgrading the arena. And usually that clarity comes faster when you talk to people who've already made that shift and can show you what actually transfers. Those conversations don't happen on YouTube. They happen inside the community where the focus isn't restarting. It's choosing a better field deliberately. Because in the next video, we're going to talk about a pattern that separates high performers who actually escape cap systems from high performers who stay inside them, not salespeople. High performers. Why some high performers escape? Most don't. And once you see what decides that, a lot of your past decisions start making more sense. If you want to understand how leverage-based careers actually work, subscribe, because this channel is about one shift, moving from effort-based income to leverage-based income. I'll see you in the next video.